Continuing off from last time, we have Ra's al Ghul. Why did I not do an intro segment? Because, what am I supposed to say? Hello, welcome to part 2. Yeah, we're just going to get into it. Yeah, so that's why I didn't make one. Yeah, we're still in the useless characters, and Ra's al Ghul is one of them. Don't let this jump fool you. He does not have an ability that we're going to name later. But, yeah. I would put him higher, but all the other characters are better. The reason why I would probably put him as the best of the worst is because of that freaking sword. Now, you probably expected Dick Grayson to be, next. Ra's al Ghul and Dick Grayson to switch places. But, nope. Dick is higher than Ra's al Ghul because, I like Robin more than Batman. He's cool. I like him. Yeah. Yeah, but still, I still feel like Dick Grayson still should have had an ability. If you have half a brain, you should probably know what that ability is. Unless you've, never played, a Lego game before, then, basically, if you played Lego games before, you would know what ability I'm talking about. And also, I forgot to mention with Bruce is that him and Dick have a character swap ability. Basically, whenever you get into one of those character pads, you can switch suits, so you don't have to use Batman or Robin for it. Now we have the absolute best of the worst, Scarecrow. Yes, Scarecrow has no abilities whatsoever. It's shocking. If there was a mind control ability in this game, I'm sure he would have it. Look at this special move. It's amazing. And plus, Scarecrow is, also one of my favorite DC villains. So, yeah, moving on. We're now moving on to the characters who have an ability, but I still think are useless. Which, that ability is sharpshoot or just bullets in general. We have the Policeman, because one, all the other characters with just guns are either and have dual guns. And number 2, and the second reason, he would probably be last place anyway, because he's just a boring policeman. Really nothing else to say about him, except he has a gun. Which, for real, like I said in part 1, Commissioner Gordon should have had this. We now have, in my opinion, the best goon, gameplay-wise and visual-wise. If he had nothing, I would still probably rank him, the best goon back in part 1, but we're done with part 1, so, yeah. Also, his special move is also really cool, and as you can see there, as I performed on Batman, I like it. He also has ray guns, which is cool. And if all the other characters weren't better, or I just liked them more, he definitely probably would have been the highest character, because just because of his ray guns. Who would have known that TwoFace would have been one of the worst villains on this list? It's true, he only has guns, so by my book, he's basically just considered useless. But, he has dual pistols, which automatically makes him better than the Policeman. Thing is, the Policeman is the only character in this game who actually has a pistol, which I thought there were more, but I guess not. Here we have a character who I like for no reason whatsoever, Hush. When I tell you Hush is one of my favorite characters, he is definitely probably one of my favorite DC characters. I don't know why, I only ever heard of him whenever I started playing this game, but he just looks super cool. And you fight him in the hospital, which I kind of feel like is super fitting, considering there's a bunch of bandages on his face. But yeah, nothing else. But he does have guns, but he does just have guns, which is a huge letdown. moving on to basically the better version of Sharpshoot, Boomerang. Which is the ability which I would have given Dick and Bruce. Yeah. I mean, it would probably be pretty obvious. Why is Boomerang better than the usual Sharpshoot? Is because, I mean, it comes back and it has like a guaranteed chance of hitting it. Well, unless it's like really far away, but yeah. Captain Boomerang, there's two characters who just have the Boomerang ability, and Captain Boomerang is the lowest because, I mean, like, the other one is way better. And you'll see why in a second. We now have the best character with the Sharpshoot ability. Alfred. Why is Alfred the best? Well, I mean, he's Alfred. He's a butler. I mean, he literally killed Superman once. Like, in a comic. He's just that good. And I'm just going to say, the new Lego Batman movie, Alfred, I do not like at all. I mean, I don't like many of the designs, like, in the reboots, like Lego Ninjago and Lego Batman. They're not really reboots, they're just the movie variants, but Ninjago did get rebooted. But anyway, enough about that. And before I started filming today, I actually thought that Alfred was useless, and he was going to be the top of the useless characters, but I changed that until I realized that he actually has Boomerang. So, yeah. It's pretty useful. Well, not really, because he's like at part 2 and all. Yeah.